Hi. Well, hello. It's Kim with Auspicious Air. How's everybody doing? Yeah. So, forgot to check transits today. I think there's something going on with like Cancer and Mars. No. Yes. No. Aries. No. Anyway. Doesn't matter. I think we have I don't remember what moon's coming up either. Oh my god. You would think I would check on these things. Didn't. So, hi. Here we are. Doesn't matter. Hopefully your energy is feeling good. Yeah. I'm going to do just some oracle cards, I think. Just because I borrowed this from my friend Jen. It's the Shaman's Oracle. It's oldie but a goodie. I love it. It's been a while since I've used it. And I picked my gemstone for the night, and it was obsidian. So I think that's, well, for me, protection, transformation, and yeah, protection. You know, onyx and smoky quartz and obsidian are all about protection. So my advice from spirits would be protect your energy, cloak up, you know, don't let negative energy affect your kindness, your sense of stability, your roots. Be, you know, be careful, but don't be guarded. I think there's like a fine line between protecting your energy and guarding to the extent of not allowing energy or things into your bubble. Because I cloak up. I got my pink bubble bitches. I mean, you're not getting through this shit. And trust me, people have. Not really people, but entities have. Things have. I mean, I've been hit hard. And it's no joke. And if you kind of, some people will understand this, some people will not. If you reside on a 5D energy level, not really all based on this 3D premises, you'll understand a little bit that it's not all just about right here, this like 3D world. Like, it's like there's so much more that's going on behind the scenes that you have no clue about, or maybe you do have a clue about. It depends who you are. Depends where you're at. Depends how, you know, what timeline you're on. I hate to say advanced because I don't think that's it. It's not like an advance. It's not like anybody's level is better or worse. It's just different. You know, so where you're at on your spiritual journey is different than where I'm at on mine. Doesn't mean it's better or worse or good or bad. It's just different. And, you know, I've talked about this before. You have to meet people where they're at. You have to explain and meet people where they're at. And, you know, I think that sometimes the occult, the spiritual realm, like people like, oh, I've ascended. I'm enlightened. No, I mean, okay. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you're better or like any different than anyone else. You might be more forgiving, or you might be more apt to listen and understand other people's differences and opinions and not judge so harshly, I think. Because I feel like, for me, the more and more spiritual I get, the more and more empathy I obtain, and the more and more I'm willing to listen to maybe what I would have been less likely to listen to before. I'm more apt to have kindness in my heart. Like it's kind of like the opposite of like I feel like the more I level up, the more soft I get, the more kind I get, but also the more aware I get that people need that. Like, it's hard to explain. It's like the less and less I'm hurt by people's outbursts, negative issues and things like that, the more I'm at ease with it, and like I don't judge, or you know, I think that says something about oneself too, to not judge oneself. I don't know if I'm making any sense to anyone, but yeah, I think it's just, I think the more you level up, the more you advance in your spirituality, the more compassionate, the more empathetic, and the more you understand that we are all one, and there's no room for judgment. There's like literally no room for judging someone on why they've done something. Of course we want to, and we want to know answers. We have questions. I still have questions. I mean, we all have questions. And I'm not saying that everything is like forgiven and right, and that you shouldn't have boundaries. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying like, oh, just, yeah, whatever. But I think there's a sense of clarity and peace with it, if I could say. Like, to change someone or to have people better themselves is to understand them, to meet them at their level, to recognize what they're feeling and understand what they're saying. We're so apt to just be like, wrong, you know, and you don't know that. And you don't, you know, yes, feelings aren't facts, but feelings are real. And relating to someone is huge. Okay, well, that was 9 minutes of me talking about babble. Anyway, spirits, guides, and creator. Oh, we've got too many, but okay. Spirit of Truth. Hunter of Paths on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to read from the book because I don't know these cards that well, but I love these. Spirit of Truth. Spirit of Truth. I feel like, yes. The Spirit of Truth. In a primitive world of fundamental instincts and elemental risks, there was little room for subterfuge. To survive was to live by the timeless truths of body and spirit. In today's world, truth is one of the benchmarks by which we judge ourselves, and is a necessary ingredient into the evolution of civilized values. The Spirit of Truth embodies us in an aura of integrity, As we walk our chosen path, it helps us measure our progress accurately, usefully punctures our self-delusions, and gives us a truer understanding of anyone en route who might offer us false security and seductive rewards. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't not have your boundaries. You have to have your own truth, like your inner wisdom, your inner truth, your innards. You know if it doesn't feel right. You know if somebody's pulling your leg. But it's okay to hear them out. You can listen. And I almost said judge accordingly, and it's like, but don't even judge. Just listen. Receive the information. And then move accordingly, by what you feel in your heart. So, Hunter of Paths. Yeah, I think that, and this will change, it's like, things change. That's consistent. For sure. Hunter of Paths. However and wherever we live, we need pathways to follow. This is as true today as it was to our ancestors. We seek our paths to show us how best to achieve our goals and to find out the right course of action amid the maze of turnings and decisions. The hunter of paths depicted here, leaping onto the back of the creature whose long neck gives a clear view in every direction. With this hunter by our side, we too can enjoy that clarity of vision and with it carefully choose which path to follow. The hunter's presence is a positive indicator that our instincts will guide us towards fruitful ways forward. It's finding the way, looking for ways to teach your goals, progressing wisely, being mindful of wrong turnings, discovering shortcuts, making decisions, and discernment. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not really judgment. It's just leading the way forward. And your inner self, your inner path will show you. And you know what? Also, every path traveled is the right one. Even if it's the wrong one, quote unquote, the wrong one, or not a good one, it's still the right one. You are right where you need to be at all times. And I really want everyone to take that into literal consideration, that there's nowhere else in this world that you should be than where you are right now. Hard, difficult, sad, awful, horrible, suffering. Yeah. But it's your path. That is the right one. That is, fortunately and unfortunately, the way. So anyway, I love you guys, and this was just a little short one. I just want to say hi, and I wish you all the best, and have a great week, and enjoy your weekend. I love you. Peace. Love you. Bye.